What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Silver Ranch here, back for another ranch reaction. I got a Dizzy song. As he's, I swear the last few he's done have been like comic inspired. This one's Batman inspired. It's called Gotham City. I don't remember the last time I did a Dizzy reaction. It's been a little bit, but I am always hyped to listen to some DizzyEight. I love his flow, his style, just his overall like emotion, and how much he just, and like all the level of talent that goes into his music, and just he's probably one of the most authentic people when it comes to this community. Like, everyone has like is a really authentic person, but like every time I hear a Dizzy song, like I could tell this came not from a place of like creativity and just experimenting. Every song feels like it comes right from his soul, his heart, which I feel like it's hard to do as a musician when every song feels like it comes from there. But Dizzy is like one of those exceptions in my mind. So I'm super hyped for this. This song's called Gotham City. And I'm ready to just jump right into this. I hope you all enjoyed this reaction. If you do, make sure you leave support by dropping a like, comment for more, and subscribe to become part of the Ranch Nation, because I am about to hit 1,000 subscribers. I might even be at 1,000 by the time that this reaction drops. I only need one more. So yeah, out of the way, let's get into this. But first, a quick word from a partner on my channel. And now a quick word to shout out a partner on my channel, being DizzyEight Energy. DizzyEight is a clean energy drink that is meant to give you focuses, no crashes, jitters, nothing, unlike a lot of other energy drinks. They also don't use artificial dyes, which to me I would find super important, since quite frankly I'm not a huge fan of a lot of energy drinks. I think they're super full of chemicals, and just they don't feel supernatural, but DizzyEight does. They contain vitamins, amino acids, and a solid amount of caffeine to help you focus when you're gaming, working, or taking care of chores or other things that we might not really want to deal with. It helps gives you a lot of energy to get through your day. The process is super simple. All you have to do is pour in some water, tear open a packet, or pour a spoonful from a tub, give the bottle a shake, and boom, you got yourself a simple and delicious energy drink. They are beyond tasty. I got right here a mixture of watermelon, guava, and lime. Like, that is just phenomenal. That is just phenomenal. I never knew I wanted that mixture of those three together, but yes. And along with having a solid price, I just love this company in DizzyEight. They're super trustworthy, and I love them to death. And if you need any more convincing, if you go down to my description and click the link, or use this code here, silver_ranch with a capital S and a capital R at checkout, you get 10% off your original purchase, courtesy of DizzyEight. Thank you so much for being a partner of my channel, DizzyEight Energy. And now back to the video. All right, let's jump right into this. This is Gotham City by DizzyEight.
I feel like I'm Bruce when I move through the city.
Okay. Awesome build-up. Like, the only song I think that's had that cool level of build-up would be like the Homelander songs DPS has dropped. I think they're both called I'm Better. So it kind of gives off that vibe to me. Shout out Chris G and Vecchio for the visuals.
I feel like I'm Bruce when I move through the city. This life can get gritty like living in Gotham. I had to get it, don't worry about critics. When you lack the vision, don't care for your optics. You about the money, don't care about no penny. I'm here.
Ooh. Excuse me?
Get gritty like living in Gotham. I had to get it.
Like, life can get gritty because Gotham's a crime-filled city.
Don't worry about critics. When you lack the vision, don't care for your optics.
But you lack the vision, don't care about the optics, because optics is like a vision term, but also like the optics of like what something looks like. When you say you lack the vision, you know, like, I don't care what that looks like, I'm doing my job, sort of thing, a sort of vibe.
You about the money, don't care about no penny. I'm here for the future, I move like a prophet. Life wasn't pretty for everyone with me. We had to get witty, was really no option. Hey, really no options. Had to get with it, no stopping. And when it get real, better lock in. You can either get popped or get popping. How it is in the city like Gotham. Growing up made sense to the nonsense. You can either be a hero or a convict. Either way, it's a battle in a mosh pit. That man.
Ooh. Like I said, Dizzy has so much that just... He's so much tough talk that, like, everything feels like it relates in both senses of just life and then, like, in nerd culture. Because, like, this line right here.
That makes sense to the nonsense. You can either be a hero or a convict. Either way, it's a battle in a mosh pit.
You could be a hero or a convict. Either way, it's a battle in a mosh pit. Because everybody's tussling against each other, fighting in the middle of it. I.e. a mosh pit. At, like, a concert or something.
That man, black man, bad man, madman, move through the dark, got me feeling like Batman, whoa. I live when I rap, put my soul on these tracks, this is not for aesthetic. A lot of y'all say that y'all walk with that stick, when I see you, you got a prosthetic. I say what I do when I... Aesthetic. A lot of y'all say that y'all walk with that stick, when I see you, you got a prosthetic.
So prosthetics, like, usually, like, talked about with, like, fake limbs, but, like, in this case, it's a fake... You should walk with a stick. It's just fake because it's not a real gun. Yep. And I tell you, like, he says it. He said he puts his soul into his tracks, and I believe that every single time I listen to it.
Batman, madman, move through the dark, got me feeling like Batman, whoa. I live when I rap, put my soul on these tracks, this is not for aesthetic. A lot of y'all say that y'all walk with that stick, when I see you, you got a prosthetic. I say what I do when I speak on these beats, every verse that I write is prophetic. My mental will lead the weapon when it's used by the hand of a man with a deeper perspective. I've been keeping record, the lesson is you become weak when you learn to just flee from direction. The image mystique, but I still keep my eyes on the scene, cause they keep me perceptive. Cover my face, but I peep the objective. My obsession is know where I'm stepping, selective with paths that I'm heading through. In my red I see facts, man, tapped into your tech.
Dude, the flow is nuts. This is definitely some of the best flow he's had in a while. Like, he has a lot of, like, solid flow that I love listening to. And definitely more with, like, a lot of melodies and, like, more soulful. I haven't heard Dizzy rap like this in a minute. So, this one's just really putting a big smile on my face listening to this. He's gone for a lot of, like, more soulful, lyrical songs that sound awesome. And again, that's why I always say the soul. Like, he puts his heart and soul into it. But I haven't heard him spit like this in a minute. And it's making me smile. It's making me smile a lot. I love this.
I've been keeping record, the lesson is you become weak when you learn to just flee from direction. The image mystique, but I still keep my eyes on the scene, cause they keep me perceptive. Cover my face, but I peep the objective. My obsession is know where I'm stepping, selective with paths that I'm heading through. In my red I see facts, man, tapped into your tactics. I can see through your boards like a CAT scan dog. I feel like I'm Bruce when I see facts, man, tapped into your tactics. I can see through your boards like a CAT scan dog. I feel like I'm Bruce when I move through the city. This life can get gritty like living in.
See, like a CAT scan, like a CT, like mainly use like a CT scan to scan to your brain. I see through your boys, like that, dude. This pen game he's had tonight for this song is nuts.
Your boys like a CAT scan dog. I feel like I'm Bruce when I move through the city. This life can get gritty like living in Gotham. I had to get it, don't worry about critics when you like the vision, don't care for your optics. You about the money, don't care about no.
It's weird. This one's got like a weird, like a nice like bump and swing to it, like almost like a drill type beat, which might be why I started listening to drill like a week or two ago. Well, not like started, but like started listening to it a decent bit like a week or two ago. So this is like really like tapping this up, and that I've been listening to a lot recently.
I had to get it, don't worry about critics when you like the vision, don't care for your optics. You about the money, don't care about no penny, I'm here for the future, I move like a prophet. Life wasn't pretty for everyone with me, we had to get witty, was really no option. Hey, really no options. Had to get witty, no stopping. And when it get real, better lock in. You can either get popped or get popping. How it is in the city like Gotham. Growing up made sense to the nonsense. You can either be a hero or a convict. Either way, it's a battle in a mosh pit. Move through the mob, what you mobbing with. I don't mind your man, rather be a monument. Uncommon to comment on the incompetent. Rather conjure competitions for the common man. The popular.
I could just stop here and just kind of throw my hands up in the air and just say, yeah, that's Dizzy for you. Because the flow and the alliteration just made that so fucking nasty that I'm honestly bordering on speechless, because I've never. It's crazy to think that this is the kind of style that's that someone is capable of not just rapping that articulate, but putting a level of soul into it that you don't see often in hip hop. It's honestly it's bordering on insanely impressive, the stuff he does.
Had to get with it, no stopping. And when it get real, better lock in. You can either get popped or get popping. How it is in a city like Gotham. Growing up made sense to the nonsense. You can either be a hero or a convict. Either way, it's a battle in a mosh pit. Move through the mob, what you mobbing with. I don't mind your man, rather be a monument. Uncommon to comment on the incompetent. Rather conjure competitions for the common man. The populace who go through the consequence of being living in a world that's been robbing them. Protect and serve the service, a contradiction. When you kick to the side like robbing them. Okay, peep it. Power like...
Ooh.
Service a contradiction when you kick to the side like Robin them. Okay, people.
Kick to the side like Robin, which I forget if it's based on the comics. Well, it is based on the comics, but I think about it because one of my favorite songs recently from like the space of nerdcore, I've been listening to it a lot recently. It's called "Death in the Family." It's by Divide, and a lot of that's based on the fact that Joker kidnapped Robin, beat the shit out of him, and then left him to die in a room that was going to explode, essentially. And I forget entirely how all that works, because, again, I'm not a comic person. My best friend, who's my thumbnail editor, he very much is, so I'm sure he'll probably explain it to me at some point. But, a long story short, that's just a nasty line right there. Again, back to the alliteration. Robin, push this, kick to the side like Robin.
Protect and serve the service, a contradiction when you kick to the side like robbing them. Okay, peep it. Power like poison ivy, touch it. Man start itching, tweaking. To conquer is contraband for
the poison ivy reference, who's from the Batman universe, and then also like the plant poison ivy, which just gets you itchy. If you've never had poison ivy, be glad. I did once. It was the worst experience of my life.
Power like poison ivy, touch it. Man start itching, tweaking. To conquer is contraband for the ego, we let her partake in frequent. That's why I live by a code. If you don't, you can end up at something egregious. My focus on people, don't care if it's legal. I'd rather be regal with life on my conscience. That be a constant part of the process, pushing the progress. Feel like I'm Bruce when I move through the city. This life can get gritty like living in Gotham. I had to get it, don't worry about critics. When you like the vision, don't care for your optics. You about the money, don't care about no penny. I'm here for the future, I move like a prophet. Life wasn't pretty for everyone with me. We had to get witty, was really no option. Hey, really no options. Had to get with it, no stopping. And when it get real, better lock in. You can either get popped or get popping. How it is in a city like Gotham. Growing up makes sense to the nonsense. You can either be a hero or a convict. Either way, it's a battle in a mosh pit.
Yeah. Yeah. That was Gotham City by DizzyEight. Definitely some of the best hip-hop I've heard from Dizzy in a while. Because, again, you know, everybody goes out and does different stuff. Some people switch into pop. And, like I said, I like when everybody tries something new. That's why I always love contrast. Like, one of my favorite things I always like talking about with people in this community is the level of contrast you have. Because I think when you stick in one box, you kind of... your stuff loses its meaning. It gets a little flat. It's always nice to just try something new. But what is nice is every now and then kind of tapping back into what makes someone just nasty. And Dizzy went right back to his roots. Because as someone who's listened to him since, like, what's crazy, I will always say this. He's one of the few creators I can always say I've been around since, like, the very start. I started listening to Dizzy at 4,000 followers, or 4,000 subscribers. And the best way I can describe this is... I go to his videos, go to oldest. The first thing, I started to listen to him right around this time he dropped, Venting, the Loyalty remix, I'm Not Okay, Message to the World. Message to the World might have been, I think that might have been how I found Dizzy, was Message to the World. So it's crazy to see this, and he's gone from this to like that like start to like doing a lot of just odd challenges and, you know, remixes on the internet to the successful brand he has today with 200,000 plus subscribers. I've always been a huge fan of Dizzy for that reason, because he is, like, honestly, he is what I aspire to be. Someone who started just making content online and turned himself into something successful while staying true to who he is as a musician while always trying something new. So that's an awesome song. If you haven't listened to that, go run it up. It's phenomenal. Or I guess the rap. Go run it up. The flow is crazy. Like I said, had a nice drill vibe to it, and I think you all really like it. So with that out of the way, I'm going to get out of here. And if you enjoyed the reaction, please leave support by liking, comment, subscribing, and turning on the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on Ranch Reactions, gaming, commentary, music, my podcast Nerds on the Mic, vlogs, EP and album breakdowns, or anything else that I drop on this channel, because I'd love the support that y'all leave. It really does mean the world to me, as I am officially going to hit 1K probably by the end of the day today. So if y'all were able to help me get that last subscriber, it mean the world to me. So take care. I love you all, and I'm out of here. Peace.